Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Memo bibiara kwaba eba PENDREAM TV. So you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Bell notification no na share ma afoforo ensa enkabi. Comment section ho na wode wadwentre aba. Asane Tano the leaked information be atudwa. Efa eye osei asibe ene afen so no gifty or worry. Almost scandal ya Attorney General di hu dwuma no. Na wachre ekwan a omofa so area Ghana sika with ghost names ene afen so no other initiative MPP yes omode barber in eliminate ghost names ene afen so no other anomalies in your institutions or cited on send omo champion on Ghana card. Name behind the scene no, they were doing the other way round. No omo say Ghana card omode buy one our double identities. Name on reality no Ghana card anti-me answer this issue no it rather fueled and now say one omo and use the Ghana card for its intended purpose. Omo jai Ghana card na to ho and omo party interest and I say omo personal interest. And some way and some mahudo be na Asane Tano editodra abra now on it Ransford K Boache aiding como ewa radio good. Na me person become him na yakoti and some entry a free Asane Tano ankasa. So what and some now they were drinking about comment section ho.
There are two major issues ebeshe. One, yebeshe national service. Ora. Ajuma di omoye na dia national service and ra abetudwa se crofome no gift award mensa. So the Republic versus gift award mensa. Count 1 statement of offense stealing contrary to section 124 clause 1 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29. I don't know what happened. And the no offense na yasemo particulars of offense. Gift Oware Mensa, former Deputy Executive Director between February 2022 and March 2024 in Accra, in Greater Accra, in the Greater Accra region, dishonestly appropriated the sum of 31,502,091 Ghana cedis 40 pesos, the property of the National Service Authority by causing the money to be transferred to blocks of live consult for your benefit. I don't know count one no. And count 2, statement of offense woefully causing financial loss to the state, loss to the Republic, contrary to section 179A, 3A of the Criminal Offences Act. The same act, 1960, Act 29. No, okay, and also so I don't know. Okay, particulars of offense. Gift to our Mensa, former Deputy Executive Director between February 2022 and March 2024 in Accra, in the Greater Accra region, woefully caused financial loss of 31 million, the same amount, in the Republic, to the Republic by causing the said amount to be transferred to blocks of Life Consult, a company of which you are the ultimate beneficial owner, and purportedly for the supply of goods on high pitches to national service personnel. You never supplied. And also count 3 so your count 4 count 5. Okay, then up to count, yes, the 5 counts. Era so far, I don't know the no abba. Then ura or say asigbiantri. So Republic versus Osasigbiantri, causing financial loss to the Republic, contrary to section 179A. 1 of the Criminal Offences Act, the same act in 1960 Act 29. It was also so at the Hanum. Na say on count no my share first count ni second count third fourth your feet your sixth your seventh your eighth your ninth your 10th ewa ha 11th count no ha then 12 then your 13 and 14 okay and the also my mention the first one no Sir Osai Sibe Antwi, former executive director NSC between August 2021 and February 2025 woefully caused financial loss of 5,861,744 Ghana cedis and 2 pesos belonging to National Service Authority by authorizing payments of allowances to in excess of 60,000 non-existent ghost National Service personnel. I don't know a count one no nipa maku 60,000 non-existent a ghost National Service personnel. And the mekasa mekanya am say adaje ebe boyin. It Sicano is in the excess of 500 million a year or CSB entry and a year gifty or mensadi and so a year in excess of 38 million. Now the fight against corruption. About 4 were worried about the late a year prosecution. Now by so catch a legal a year community normal vacation in the month of October window no abi akrama minti so far a hana national service scandal yate won 74 months ago no the deputy attorney general ne or say they are waiting say court no ebe fixed date for first hearing na Jumadina cause, but I'm told this case will not travel beyond 6 months.
Correct.
Me, as I sit here now, I'll be extremely disappointed if we don't see any of these individuals who have been named being convicted per the evidence adduced by the Attorney General. I'll be brief you on mine. See, to me, in your conviction, it means to say to serve as a loophole for other people, officials who also engage in same. Now, my hope in this administration is that the judiciary as it used to be, or as we used to perceive it, has now been balanced, in my opinion. And for me, I say, Chief Justice, you confirm me, no?
It's a parliament.
I pray, say, he will be confirmed soon to see the cycle of the balancing of the judiciary completed. Now, after yentinsi akwemo, na yendi nsem da wo ho no. Because I cannot imagine, say, with the mantra and the preaching of digitalization and the fact that people were even claiming credit for Ghana card, where we have gotten to, and telling us, say, the Ghana card was coming to eliminate the issue of ghosts from our various payrolls and also to stem down corruption. Now, those who were preaching that mantra have found another means to bypass the Ghana card, to issue other different cards to post people to non-existent institutions and also to make payment to non-existent headmasters, etc., etc. Educational sector also yes be bisa. Until we cannot go to hospital and lie down on the floor to receive blood because there's no bed. Now, the monies that probably could have been used in the system to benefit people, to pay nurses, to pay other teachers. na nkrofo mienu miensa bi ete ho etoto edan 27 at a go nkrofo bi mo pay every month boom a omunye hwe omo adwene mo omunim se omunim nyansa chen obi a nti omo sesa nkrofo din no mo dia hyehyem hwe NSS a omo clearance ana clearance was supposed to expire in December of last year. Now Pampan so expire. So in effect the clearance had expired. There was no money to pay them. It was not in the budget, etc., etc. Now an albatross on the neck of the current administration, to the point say the minister is being chastised all round by NSS, as if to say, "Oh no, no, I baby." Sankrofo we seska we anya Kenya no, anka ebobo ano anka betumi atwe omoka. Na nkrofo mienu miensa edubi afa kwati kwan so twe sika no. You see, in every new administration, it is very critical to do validation of payrolls, especially when it comes to Africa here, and to narrow it to Ghana here because you suba mbono na anu ya shit. Se nkrofo befa bo apaye epia nkrofo edin ahyehyem nti wako opposition na otifie no na ye etua neka ana wonko opposition kropo na otia abam no still wono na katua na waje be se ebia 20,000 25,000 no na de ba ko gu na account from differently no and also or multi na se wo be observant omo mu ye assess ka no the names of the companies they create to steal the money, no. Anna Esre. So what yet you didn't know creative before Signals Bureau or more companies didn't be more creative criteria is kind of plus NSS. So and also the same thing, it didn't be more creative companies. Funny, very funny. An indication that they thought that they've got maybe more correct to me or more maybe advantage place. I can see no I stand to be correct to say yeah sankrofo ya now most create another name be a close to the advantage place no that's so much taking advantage of us and no move right until I am fully in support of this administration, telling them that ORA is one of the pillars under which the people of this country stood on to vote for the NDC. Because the perception there was so ripe to the point that we could even feel, not just feel, touch the corruption. Even though corruption is intangible, no, we could barely touch it. Say, idea where the more or less tangible every year. Ntisemo ba na nyamiadom His Excellency's vision of balancing the judiciary. Wotumi aye amanaka akrebia say about confirm Chief Justice na CP asipo na it is only right so muntinsim. And that menana I want to know, and I believe, not that I want to know, I believe Pastor His Excellency the President, plus the Attorney General, and Crawford pa concerning certain group of people and Kayinja. I dear Baku men pay any plea bargain, and they mean whom the MP before the buyer. And I'm asking, is this something that this government cannot scrap it off? The plea bargain, Emrano Modia Beshim close.
Now, Emrabia and Kufad about the year, Juma. So, Akufado Moba Kono was
yes, in the I didn't say current administration to me scrapping fuel. No, so to the tangents of plea bargain. Where we are, and so far for 60%, but not for 40%. It doesn't make sense. In TM far or monko, the Amrana Siano, and Mundi. But Sir Kobane said Mrano Koya Wad Konenam Hosana, this pomp pageantry of the first say Ababe press conference of the people we believe or perceive to have stolen public money. Now you're going for Sama. You're bobe fu pa. Because that's canon. A bet to me expanding kuko kitchen papa. Enkrasefo ankase ye distribute sasikano through the kuko kitchen ana ye de koshe agric sector anka beboa ye papa na ye man krofo ketua bi edi sasikano ko enkrofo individual to me sorry no wa to edan 27 ye ko hwe ma yesi o ye hu ekwan a baby osika no fi ye o de to dan no nti how money laundering any ho ya hwehwe ho mra o mem ha ndi boachi for me I'm in support 100% of the Attorney General. At least no ye who say he has so far not asked anybody to go and forge an excuse duty or yen juma said fata. The only thing I yena ama adena boy pusakakran say ya chedodo legal vacation the same say 1 month be nti sesi omo aba no Attorney General on behalf of the state, on behalf of the taxpayer, wanting sim den or deputies from side, they should go after every individual, no favoritism, no friendship, no whatever. Na nkrofo or more ball money from say no, mundi. And now no say obi can so beba April, not the May, or see remember June. Yet to tell her sa kwane my up to date, even though you declare no first say fugitive. One in number be no ordinary, cause more yesika edi akogu baby. You cannot tell me say no more akosi isika and the MPP a bow monsem through prudent measures and this digu akwemo meto so. No more munya crime because the fiscal space was, good enough. The monetary policies that had been put in place was good enough, conducive for them to be able to go on the international market to borrow 13.5 billion. So that's Canadian year. To the point, say, see, a try a haircut. At the point when the president was promising, say there will be no haircut. Now haircut, you're trying. I'm many part for more woo. Ebi mu de dampam se si amo ho ekere omo nti aso ya be masa nkofo yi amo di edrum sei omo afom ho di tototo sa na omo sanko. It can't be possible. Sabawe and this yaban amaye nya justice for the deceased as a result of haircut, for the deceased as a result of looting the state yenya the needed supplies of medicals in the various hospitals, the needed equipment in the various hospitals. Nipa ewu. All these things as a result of people or monkasa or more greed, no or more selfishness. Send this here by and seeking justice for this country. The justice that he promised us, the oral that he promised us. Sam koye peria ebeyedin yabubefu pa. And for some of us no. Once this case, at least the first corporate now who say or more instant agent, and you see the modus under which it is alleged they extorted or they stole the money, and you're so crafty. So you can't let them go off the hook. So crafty, deliberately using names that juggling with names and codes to make money no much every month. Holding opulence birthday parties across the country. Those days when they were in power, where the party day. Every Friday, where the party day. Birthdays are hold no, and now uko mo your friends almost state or so. We did. Things no they be. Those days, not things they be give them because they were stealing. Into Attorney General. Per the evidence adduced by your investigation, one can say for the investigation you've done and the evidence that you have, there's no way these people can escape justice. If at the end of the day they escape justice, so watch it. The government is on the right path. They are on track, and the general public who voted them and gave them this heavy mandate is expecting them to do the right thing.
All right.
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase. Now so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.